Okay, we have our next Bible lesson, which is says week 28, and it says at the Last Supper. We also have a coloring sheet that goes along with it, and at the bottom it says Jesus gives thanks at the Last Supper, Matthew 26, verse 26 through 29. So you can color that, and let's read our story. It says Jesus and his friends walked along a dusty road. Get the picture in there. There we go. Walked along a dusty road on their way to a house for supper. The disciples had been arguing about which one of them was most important. When they got to the house, Jesus got a pan of water and began to wash his disciples' feet. They were very surprised. They didn't think Jesus should be doing this for them. They thought they should be washing his feet instead. When Jesus was done, he asked them, "Do you know why I washed your feet?" When they shook their heads, he said, "I did it because I love you. If you love me, you will do kind things for one another." No one is more important than Jesus, but he was not proud. He was happy to help others. We can learn from Jesus to be kind to others too. We use those words a lot in class, don't we? To be kind to others. Was that a kind choice? Was that a kind decision? Were we using kindness? We use that phrase a lot, and this is where it comes from. After the Passover meal, Jesus did an amazing thing. He gave his friends a special meal of bread and wine. Jesus said, "This is my body. This is my blood." Jesus knew he would die soon on the cross. Jesus would give up his body and blood to take away our sins. We celebrate this meal called the Lord's Supper in church often to receive these blessings from Jesus. Our Bible words for the story says, Jesus said, "Love one another as I have loved you." John 15, verse 12. And when we fold our picture, we see that he's washing their feet. And then we see he's explaining what he's done and why he's done it. So I know that at the top of these pages it says week, but I always save all these stories for the last 2 weeks before we go on spring break to really explain Easter and why we're celebrating. And it's not just about the Easter bunny, but it's also about Jesus and most importantly about him dying on the cross to save our sins and the things that led to that time and the days between when he died and when he rose again on Easter morning. So we want to really take this time to make sure that our friends understand the meaning behind the celebrations. I know this year our celebrations are going to be different, but we will still celebrate nonetheless. Have a blessed day.